in your program of study here, this template and the vocabulary template are in essence the same one. So this section 1 vocabulary, to edit this, because there's coding on the back side, all you have to remember to do is to stay within the parentheses. You can eliminate the parentheses when you're done, but just be careful. If it doesn't show linked like that, then you went too far and you broke the coding. That's why you might want to just highlight the word section and then put your new word in and leave the parentheses. If you're going to take the parentheses off, just gingerly backspace and go here and backspace. See how it's still linked? You're still good to go. If this does not show a link, then the coding has been broken, and then you have to go in and fix it. That's why I always recommend that you make a copy of the page before you start playing with the template. That way you always have a backup. Now for each word, there is then a corresponding box. So for the second word, you would type here. For the third word, you would type here. As long as you stay within the box, the coding will stay just fine the way it is. You can add an image here. Now I put an extra column because I like there to be a space between the text and any image or video that I put in. So I always do 3 columns just so that I can leave this one blank, and you can make that smaller. You can rearrange it if you needed more space one way or the other. And this is the interactivity. We had to do that in the coding. That's why I'm saying as long as you stay within, you keep that word linked, as long as it still shows as a link, and you stay within the boxes that are, then the kids will be able to click through and you can use it like that. Made off of that same version is this for your program of study. And somebody was asking me, how do we do all this information? Where do we get the icon? So again, if you wanted to change this, and this is how you pull out so that you can see all of it, you can change the names as long as I always recommend that you start with the center if you wanted to change what the tabs are called, and then go from there. I put in S1 if somebody wanted to call them standards. If you didn't want them to be S1 for standards, you could then just put M1 again and see how it's still linked. We're still good. Now, looking at the first one here, if say we had wanted to change this text that's in here for the program of study, this is straight off the State Department website. So you go to the State Department website and you go under your cluster area. So if say we're going into business, and okay, let's just go with administrative services. All you need to do is copy this. Do not copy the equipment list. Up through there, Control C or right click copy. Go back to your text, highlight it from this point on, hit Control V or right click paste. You're then going to get rid of the little handicap guys so that the spacing is okay. And now voila. Then now we just need the right icon. We get rid of that one. Go up to where your images are. Click course image. All of the icons for the programs of study are in all your image folders. So just scroll down. And you would think that they should be in alpha order, but they're not. You can set it up, I guess, that way. I have them by date added. Okay, veterinarian marketing, administrative services. There we go. We add that one. And again, if you were adding anything else in this section here, you're going to remove the text, obviously, that says remove the one that doesn't apply, and remove any of the links that don't apply to your program of study. If you're Skills USA, you would delete everything. You would delete that and delete the red, and you would be left with Nevada Skills USA, a link to their website, and you're good to go. If you're changing this from standards to module, You can create new icons or have no icons at all and just put the text here. But the way this is designed is just to have you work within the boxes so that the linking that is on the back side will stay the same. So that when you go back in, it will jump between those boxes. And that's it in a nutshell.